Hello, welcome. Welcome. This is the global community for adults who are healing CPTSD. My name is Athena, and we have all been showing up here about once a week or so for almost 10 years. And we are a group of adults who are healing from repeated relational trauma. We share what's been working for us in our healing journey and sometimes what hasn't been working for us. And what we've been doing over the past few years is we've been focusing on nervous system regulation. And the way that we've been doing that is by reading a meditation or devotional, and we've sort of woven in a compassionate healing strategy written by Dr. Ariel Schwartz, a loving the self affirmation written by Lisa A. Romano, and we've also been doing some breath work together on Mondays. So that is what you're going to find here on this channel if this is your first time here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video or for choosing to be here for our weekly live stream. As I said, my name is Athena, and this YouTube channel is sponsored by the Foundation for Post-Traumatic Healing and Complex Trauma Research. And we get together here every week, and we get together over on a private circle platform off of social media every day. Sometimes multiple times a day. We have a community over there, and we also have daily recovery support calls twice a day, every day, Monday through Friday. On Friday evenings, we have a fiction book club. On Saturdays, we have a healing book club, which is all trauma healing books, like Pete Walker's Complex PTSD from Surviving to Thriving, Dr. Bessel van der Kolk's book titled Body Keeps the Score. And we also have other types of trauma healing books that we've gone through. And everything is recorded and put into a private area that you can log on. There's thousands of hours of resources at your fingertips. Everything's searchable by keyword. And again, the link is in the chat box or in the description section of the video. And then also in the pinned comment. Or you can just simply go to cptsdfoundation.org. And we also have a free newsletter that goes out every single week. You can access that on the website. Again, it's free. Everything is either no cost or low cost so that resources are accessible for as many people in the population as possible. So I want to warmly welcome those who are here for our discussion. A very warm welcome to you, Abigail. Hey, I'm sending you emojis and flowers right back. Let me see if I can find my flower emoji. I love that. Oh, it's only giving me like the little flowered playing cards for some reason. That's weird. Let me see if I can find another one. Ooh, maybe there's this one. Yay. That's for you, Abigail. Hey, Jeffrey Sherman, I'm waving back to you, and I'm sending you hearts, and I'm sending you smiley faces. Jeffrey Sherman says, hey, family. Hello to you, my friendly family of choice. Hey, recovery buddy. It's good to see you, Ninja Taco. So happy to be here. I'm going to send you all hugs as well, because that one, it comes up easily for me. So this week, I am functioning on very little sleep. I moved into a different apartment, and my bedroom, there's a street lamp like right outside my bedroom window, and it's like the same amount of brightness in my bedroom, whether it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon or 9 p.m. or midnight or 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning or 5 or 6 in the morning. And I'm a little loopy from being sleep deprived. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because I didn't even realize it. You know how sometimes we're sort of like we're in our rhythms? We get into our grooves and we sort of hustle and bustle our way like through our day, and we're, wake up and we work and we, attend to all of our chores and our errands. And if we have to travel, we travel. And if we have loved ones, we visit them. And like we go, 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 and we do, do, do. And I couldn't figure out why I was feeling a little bit off or different. Like I just knew that I wasn't hydrating as much, and I knew that I wasn't eating the same as I usually eat, and my energy level was low. And I was just like, gosh, what's wrong with me? And it wasn't until I was messaging with a colleague yesterday that I realized that this is because I am low on sleep, and it's affecting everything. It's affecting, like, I don't remember to hydrate. I don't remember to eat. Like, I don't remember to do everything. Like, I'm just not all there. So, if that's happening to you, please just know that you're not alone. I've been healing for like 22 years now, and obviously that hasn't been straight through. There's been some titration, I've taken some breaks, but for the better part of 10 years since I met you all here, I've been showing up for myself like on a daily basis. And I guess I just didn't really realize that being low on sleep, cognitively, I realize that being low on sleep is going to affect everything. But I just was so going from thing to thing to thing, and like, organizing and cleaning and doing chores and, doing dishes and doing laundry and like working. And yeah. So to take a solutions-based approach, I decided to purchase on Amazon blackout curtains. But they're not black, they're actually white, but you can't see through them. And they're noise canceling, which is interesting. So I am having someone help me put them up because the ceilings are like 9 feet and I'm short. I'm only 5'4", almost 5'5". So that's kind of my solution now. And I'm really, really looking forward to that. So this time next week, I will give you an update. And if I forget, please remind me, because you guys, sleep is so important. Quality rest is so important for our well-being. It affects everything. It affects our hydration, our nutrition, the quality of our relationships. I work 2 jobs. It affects the quality of both of my jobs. It affects my interactions, the quality of my friendships, like everything, right? And here with you all. So please, if you're going through something like that, you're not alone. And I see you. I honor your journey. I honor your process. And we'll figure it out, right? Sometimes it's just a small tweak. Like, blackout curtains are not inexpensive. Like they cost, they cost a little bit more than regular curtains. So, you know, it's something that I needed to be mindful of, but I think I'm going to get better sleep. So this time next week, I will let you know how that goes. And it's the little stuff like this that's actually the big stuff. So, as always, I'm going to describe for you my setup, and then we will get started with some breath work. We will have our meditation, our healing strategy, and we'll end our time with our affirmation. But first, I want to continue to just pause and say hello to everyone who's here. Hello to you, Midnight Blue. Hello to you, Nicole. Thank you for the hugs, Jeffrey Sherman. Thank you, Midnight Blue. Hello, Bora Bora. Warm welcome to you. And a very warm welcome to you, Midnight Blue and Nicole as well. And Midnight Blue says, that's cool. I've been wanting those kind of curtains too. Oh, hello. Warm welcome to you, Brent. I think I'm meeting you for the very first time. You're not late. No one's ever late. They're always right on time. It's a delight to meet you. I'm really glad that you were able to make it tonight. And I hope you weren't rushing on our account, because here we are. We're not even getting started yet. We're going to get started right now. The first couple minutes is usually, first 10 minutes or so is just us connecting intentionally as humans who are on a similar healing journey and who have a similar lived experience and who are on a similar healing path. Hello. A warm welcome to you, Gretchen. Gretchen says, hi, people. Smiley faces. I'm sending you smiley faces right back, Gretchen. Hello to you, Jennifer. I'm sending you hugs. Aw. Oh, you're welcome, Nicole. Oh, Brent says it's his first time. Brent, a warm welcome to you. A very warm welcome to you. And I automatically said his. I should have asked, what are your preferred pronouns? I am she, her. Those are my preferred pronouns. Bora Bora says, blackout window shades are on my wish list. I'm telling you, I think they're going to be a game changer. I'm so grateful you found us also, Nicole. Oh, cool. Brent says, been a member for a couple years, but not engaged. Well, it is wonderful to have you with us. Everyone is welcoming you. Lots of warm welcomes for you. So I'm going to describe my setup for you. I'm going to get a sip of water, and I'm going to apologize for the noise in advance, as per usual. We don't have the trucks backing up, but we have someone that's doing like yard work or something. I have no idea. Let me just get some water and I'll be right back with you. Okay. Yeah, someone's doing some raking or yard work or something super loud outside, so I apologize. The truck doesn't usually back up until almost the end of our time together, so that'll be nice if that doesn't happen. So, as you know, I have multiple workspaces here. Like, I'm not in my most comfy one where I have my legs propped up out in front of me so that I can get a nice big deep breath and a yawn and activate my parasympathetic. I'm sitting in my other workspace. I have a little desk that's by my patio. And the reason being, this one supports my back just a little bit better. And I remember telling you all last week that I sort of pulled something or twisted something in my back. So we're going to get started with some breath work, and then we will have our meditation, our healing strategy, and our affirmation. We're going to do this 4-8 breath without the pause in the middle. I learned it 2 weeks ago, practiced it a few times. And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale for 4, we're going to exhale for 8, and we're going to do that 8 times. And that longer exhale, the goal of that is to activate our parasympathetic nervous system and give us a nice big yawn or multiple yawns, and maybe even a nice big stretch if you can possibly do it. So I want to invite you to get very comfortable. You can close down the eyes if that feels safe for you. And if you're unable to do that, soften your gaze. And if guided breath work isn't really your jam, my invitation to you is to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly and simply be present with the breath. Just in the moment, just notice the rise and the fall of your chest or your belly. Okay? Again, we're going to breathe in for 4 and out for 8, and we're going to do that 8 times. And I hope I don't lose count. Here we go. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your own now. Last time. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Beautiful. I got 2 yawns and 1 big stretch. How did that feel? Nicole says that was so hard. Oh, Nicole, please don't ever feel like you need to participate in anything that's difficult for you. It's okay to just skip it. Take the best and leave the rest. Oh no. Yeah, definitely don't ever allow yourself to feel suffocated in any way. Not at all. Oh. I'm going to take a sip of water and we're going to read our meditation with Morgan Harper Nichols. You are so welcome, Midnight Blue. Oh, thank you all for the thumbs up. And thank you for subscribing as well. I appreciate you so much. So our theme this week is letting go. Remember a few years ago when we went through Melody Beatty's book, Language of Letting Go? I think we did that for a couple years in a row, actually. Well, this is something similar. And of course, it'll It's written in the ever so gentle, poignant, and poetic way of Morgan Harper Nichols. Morgan is reminding us, she says, may there be room for you to explore your own natural rhythms of growth. This is her artwork that you see right here up on the screen. She's been one of our community's favorites for quite some time. And her meditation this week reads, if you feel the tension rising, perhaps it is time to ask, where's time to let go? What have you been holding on to for a little too long? The reason why letting go is hard is because letting go can mean accepting what you cannot control, or having to move on without knowing the outcome. Letting go can mean walking away even when you feel like you still had something to say, or accepting that you might not get the closure you were waiting for. Letting go might mean accepting that you might have to grieve before you start to feel the joy of the release. Letting go is anything but easy. And at the same time, it is a form of release, releasing tension. And if letting go feels like too great of a task, remember, you can start with your breath. Even if letting go is hard for you, you've already been doing it every single day. With every breath you take, on the end of it, there is an exhale. A soft, it is well, unspoken, but felt. Give yourself some credit. You have already been practicing letting go, even when it doesn't feel that way. Even when the tension is rising in other areas of your life, this remains true at this moment. You have already learned to not hold your breath indefinitely. You have already learned to let go by way of the exhale, even when it was hard. Even when you feel the weight of losing control and you are restless as you worry about how tomorrow will go, you have already been practicing releasing the tension every day. All by grace, you are already well on your way. Yes, there will be new challenges that rise up in the background, and you will have to address them as they come forth. There will be relationships that challenge you, and waves of emotion that make you feel more vulnerable than you want to be. And at the same time, you are free to close your eyes, let your shoulders fall, and breathe through it. You are free to release tension, one inhale and one exhale at a time. I love that. I feel so grateful for Morgan. I feel like she really gets it, you know? Like she really gets me, even though I've never met her before. Shorty Angel. Hey, Shorty Angel. Great to see you. Shorty Angel says, what was the link for her website again? It's the Storyteller Co. Let's see if I can tag it. The Storyteller Co. There you go. I don't know the exact URL, but it's, if you Google Morgan Harper Nichols, it'll be the first one that comes up. Oh, Bora Bora says, my volume is at the highest level on my phone, but I can barely hear you. Would it be possible to turn up the volume? I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, you know what? My throat's a little bit scratchy, so I'm limited right now. I'm talking as loud as I possibly can. But perhaps I'll try to be louder next week. But I haven't been sleeping well, and I feel like I've been coming down with something. And then I traveled to see my grandson, so I think it's because I might be talking a little bit softer than usual. And I'm kind of maxed out right now. I'm so sorry, Bora Bora. I apologize. So our compassionate healing strategy this week is all about restorative breath. So Dr. Ariel Schwartz is inviting us to participate in the 4-7-8 breath. And let's see what she writes before the breath work. So she's inviting us to be fully present in the body and mindfully breathe in order to engage and activate our parasympathetic nervous system. And this will be slightly different than our original 4-8 breath because there's going to be a pause in between. Please don't participate in any breath work that doesn't feel comfortable for you. So Dr. Ariel says, every time you breathe in, you engage your sympathetic nervous system, while each exhale engages your parasympathetic nervous system. You can turn on your body's relaxation response by exhaling longer than you inhale. To experiment, explore inhaling to a count of 4 and exhaling to a count of 8 while silently counting in your head. And continue for about 10 breaths, which we already did that part. And she says if you would like to experiment with a variation of this relaxation breath, explore the 4-7-8 breath, which is to pause between your inhale and your exhale. And if at any point you notice that holding your breath creates a feeling of anxiety or panic, reduce the length of time you hold your breath or drop the hold altogether. And most importantly, this is an experiment. It is wise to take your time and notice the feedback you receive from your body and your mind. And remember, all of the healing strategies we've been discussing over the past year are not one size fits all. Rather, we can fine-tune and adapt these practices until we find reliable strategies that work for us. So we're going to do a 4-7-8 breath together. I will count us in on our first breath and on our fourth breath. And on our second and third breath, we'll be on our own. So let me just check in with you and see how you all are doing. Again, we're going to do the 4-7-8 breath, and we're going to do it 4 times. I love the healing strategy too, Midnight Blue. Hello, Miss Kira. I'm sending you hugs back. It's so good to see you, as always. So good to see you. I'm waving back at you. Oh, you're so welcome, Bora Bora. No problem. No problem. Yeah, Shorty Angel says, sometimes a pair of earbuds could help. I don't know if you have any earbuds, Bora Bora, but you might be able to hear me just a little bit better. Oh, what a bummer. So sorry about that. So we're going to do our 4-7-8 breath. Let me just get a sip of water really quick. Okay, so again, we're going to breathe in for 4. We're going to pause for 7 and breathe out for 8. And I will count us in on our first breath and our fourth breath, and we will be on our own for our second and third breath. I already just got a yawn. I'm so grateful for that. I feel more relaxed already. Okay, so let us begin in 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Pause. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your own now. Again. Last time together now. Breathe in 3, 2, 1. Pause. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Well done. I got about 4. Make that 5. I got 5 yawns on those. So good. Miss Kira is at Grey's Anatomy and spaghetti. pasta. Oh, Kira says lost track of time. Cooking my spicy spaghetti. I love it, Miss Kira. I love after all these years that I know that you're going to be making pasta. I found this sauce called spicy arrabbiata, and it's really, 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 really good. I love it so much. I like to dip bread in it. Like, I could do the pasta, that's fine, but I don't even have to. I can just make some toast and just dip some sourdough toast in the spicy arrabbiata. I think I got it at Costco. It's so good. So good. So we are going to end our time together tonight with our Loving the Self affirmation written by Lisa A. Romano. And remember, Lisa writes specifically to those of us who identify most with the freeze-fawn trauma response, the freeze-fawn loop, also known as codependency. So she says, oftentimes we find ourselves depending on others. We depend on them for approval, for validation, and for acceptance. We depend on being liked or being needed. Sometimes we need others to need us so badly that we stay in relationships we know that we should leave because we are afraid of facing life on our own without being needed. Those of us who identify with codependency tend to have issues with emotional dependency on others. This is a learned response. Today, I know I can heal my unhealthy dependencies on others. I know I can learn to give myself approval. I can feel my dependency and let it go. I can release my attachments to pain. I can heal my old childhood wounds and move beyond what has been. I am healing my inner child. So good. So good. We are healing. We absolutely are healing. I love being here with you all. Thank you so much for choosing to be here this evening. Next week, let's see, what is our theme going to be for next week? Let's take a peek really quick. If I'm not mistaken, our theme next week is inviting growth. Inviting growth. So we will have our breath work, our meditation or devotional with Morgan Harper Nichols, our compassionate healing strategy with Dr. Ariel Schwartz, and our Loving the Self affirmation with Lisa A. Romano. And that will be next Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join us sooner than that, we have open discussion groups that are every day, 365 days a year. We also have daily recovery support calls. Monday through Friday, twice a day, every day. And then on Friday evenings, there's a fiction book club. Saturday, we have a healing book club. We also have trauma-informed partner support for those who are supporting trauma survivors in their lives. That's on Thursdays and Sundays. And then on Sundays, for our survivor community, we have our weekly creative group. So it really is just such a gift to be here with you, honestly. I feel so blessed and so lucky and so fortunate that I get to do the work that I get to do. Everything provided to you, including this YouTube channel by the foundation, CPTSDfoundation.org, everything is either no cost or low cost so that it's more accessible to more of our population. Okay? Susan says, are these groups open? No, they're away from social media. They're on a private server. So there's one for our general community, the survivor community, without any of the daily recovery support calls. I think that's like $5 a month, or maybe it's $7 a month. And I think book club is $7 a month. And then there's a weekly creative group. I think that's like $10 a month. And we also have trauma sensitive yoga on Saturdays. And almost everything. And we have daily encouraging text messages also. I think that's like $4 and something. I don't know. It's like less than $5 a month, but we have our daily recovery support calls. Those are the ones that are 2 times a day, every day, Monday through Friday. And with that comes book clubs and yoga and creative group and almost everything. So, yes, Susan says, oh, I meant open for more people to join. Well, we do have groups that are open for people to join, and like multiple different ones. There's one for partners and spouses of complex trauma survivors. There's one that is just a chat feature like we have here on YouTube. Then there's the live calls that are kind of like we do here on YouTube, where there's a reading and you're welcome to share in the chat box, or you can raise your hand and use your voice. You can participate as little or as much as you like. So there's lots of different options. The website is here on the YouTube channel somewhere. You just click and it takes you, and it's just CPTSDfoundation.org. And there's everything listed there. So, but I warmly welcome anyone who's looking to feel seen and heard and understood and valued. And I lead groups over there Monday through Friday. We have 2 calls a day, every day, Monday through Friday. And then we also have a Glimmers group. Glimmers are the opposite of triggers. They're all based on the science, like modern neuroscience, that shows how it is that we can rewire our brain for safety, based on polyvagal theory by Dr. Stephen Porges. There's a Glimmers group. Yeah, it's really just my heart. I love it so much. I feel so lucky and so fortunate that I get to be with all of you. Like every single day of my life, I get to spend in our community, and it feels like a dream. So I will be right back here, though. If I don't see you over there, I will be right back here next Monday and every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And in the meantime, I hope you will be extra kind and extra patient and extra gentle with yourself, because you're worth it. And I will see you soon. Good night, everybody.